I saw you got engaged. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your COVID bride.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to because I feel like we did it and then we celebrated for most couples, like they have that engagement period that's like so romantic or whatever. And ours was just like, we went from like getting engaged to like getting immediately sick of each other, which I think in one way is better for marriage than the opposite. Like, I think it's better to like be stuck in a room with each other for 3 months before you get married, just to make sure. I keep trying to plan it, and I just like nobody really tells you how boring wedding planning is.
I can tell you, I was engaged for 2 years.
Okay, so it's so fucking boring.
Yeah. It's once you get over the initial I'm a princess and everybody loves me phase, it's just a very expensive event planning that has to include both your friends and your family and someone else's family.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really had, that's the thing. I never really had like that excitement about wearing the dress and all of that. I wanted to get married, but I wanted it to be to somebody where like it didn't feel like that was what it was about. I definitely found that person. Like, it's not about the wedding. I fully like met my soulmate. I feel like we are 100% on the same, like in a weird way. Like, he almost looks like my brother. And
Wait, that's really funny you say that, because I started seeing a guy, meaning like 2 weeks, and my one reservation is he kind of looks like my brother.
Listen, couples that look alike are brave. I went to go get a dress. I went dress shopping and I found like the perfect dress, and I just can't get myself to like put down that much money on it.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, ugh, it's very tough.
I mean, I bought a dress and then we broke up, and I still have it like under the bed of like my dad's apartment or in storage somewhere. I probably shouldn't wear it if I ever get married for real, because it might be cursed. I don't know. It's really fucking expensive though. So I'm wearing it.
Totally wear it. I say you totally wear it.
Even if I just wear it like to a show.
Yeah. Is it white?
I mean, yeah, it's white.
Damn. See, that's the thing. I was thinking about getting a dress that isn't white so that I could like rewear it.
That's smart. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll just get one that's like off-white or like patterned or something so that I can wear it to like, I don't know, an Emmys party or something, if that invite ever comes.
Yeah. Or like the Met Ball. I mean, you never know what you're going to get invited to.
You never know. Exactly. I might leave him and marry up.
Yeah. And you want to be prepared. You want to look good.
I want to be prepared for the next guy because he'll be invited to the Met Ball.
For sure. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. I love how dark you get on stage, and I love how you aren't afraid to talk about having an abusive relationship and being sober and all kinds of like hardcore stuff. And I was wondering, did it take you a while to get there?
Yeah, it did. It took me a while, mostly because I thought, I think for a long time I was like trying to do comedy that matched what I looked like. And so I was kind of keeping stuff like PG, not PG, but like PG compared to what I'm doing now. And then I just started being like, none of this stuff is really funny to me. And then at the same time I was doing a lot of roast battles, and I was like, oh, I feel better and I feel funnier and I'm enjoying myself more when I'm mean. And I feel like that was kind of what led me to go, okay, if I can talk about the horrible shit in other people's lives and make that funny, I can talk about the shit in my own life and make it funny. So I just sort of started to do that. It does take longer. Like, when I find something that I want to write a joke about in my own life, I know, for instance, it's going to take like 6 months before it's funny. And before that, it's just going to be something that they know about me. Like, it'll be like
6 months.
Yeah, I think it takes about 6 months for a joke to really, really be funny. for me. And that's like 6 months of like tweaking and, from like start to finish. So from idea to execution, it's like 6 months. And sometimes it's like a year before the whole bit is done.
Yeah.
So, the trouble with that is I end up having like, I do have a lot of jokes, but my act is taking so long to build. Like it feels like where some people are able to like come up with a new hour in a year, it's like I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I want to make it really biographical, and I want it to be real. So it's just taking a lot longer.
Yeah. And I mean, I assume you're talking about Louis. Like, do we need to have that many hours?
Wait, why do you think I was talking about Louis?
Oh, because he was cranking out a special every year.
Oh, yeah. He started it, but I feel like everybody does it now.
It's a lot. But I mean, I gotta believe it's hard to, like, I'd like to say, oh, if I had the opportunity, I would want quality over quantity. But if Netflix was offering me that kind of money, it would be pretty hard to say no.
Oh, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I think we all kind of, like, they offer us a check and we'll be like, well, when's the next check going to come?
Yeah.
So I think this is something that I learned this year specifically because, and I think every comic should have to do this. But like this year I was offered an opportunity that basically was like more money than I would ever be making. I would be like set for like 5 years, and it wasn't what I wanted to do. And I really fucking struggled with that like decision for a couple of weeks where I was like, fuck, I don't know if it's smart to say no to this. I don't know if I'm going to regret it. I don't know. And I was just like, I knew for a fact that I knew what would happen if I took it, which is stability, like safety, like I'd be good. But I also knew that I would be sick of it in a year or less. And I knew that it would limit opportunities in a whole other part of my career that I really wanted to be available. So I was like, fuck it. And I just was like, no. And I think every comic should have to say no to a shitload of money at some point.